Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my tarot channel. My name is Paulina, and I'm going to be posting some extended readings, probably on Gumroad, that you can buy for probably like $10. I'll be posting that soon. Those will be like maybe 40 half-hour range, 40 minutes, half hour, and they'll just be extended of topics that I'm already doing, so I'm just alerting you that that will be coming very soon. If you're wanting more, maybe I also do personalized readings, but this is sort of an option for if you're like shy but you want more info. But if you're interested in a personalized reading, I do Zoom and pre-recorded and Zoom, so we can talk as I'm doing the reading, or I can do it and send it to you. I accept Cash App and PayPal, and it really helps to have your birth chart info and name, and I can send a brief paragraph and one card reading, including a glance at your chart and some major life themes I see with the reading and some numerology. I say brief because you can get really out there with the numerology, but I just will include a few key numbers, such as specifically your name number. Okay. And some critical degrees that you might have in your chart. So that's all for free if you're interested, and it's a one paragraph reading, and then we can set up a time to work together. Or if you don't want to and you just want the free reading, feel free to do that as well. You can reach out, send me your info. Maybe you're not ready to connect in another way besides that. I'm open to that as well. Okay, so this is mostly a channeled message, and it took me like multiple days of rest to hear it, and going through a lot of, to be honest, my own issues with depression, which is something that I've struggled with a lot in my life. My own healing process. The past 3 days have been very instrumental for me. I was raised Catholic, so I'm gonna, of course, think on the third day he rose again. I make that joke like anytime there's something that is like the third day this happened, and no one ever thinks it's funny, but I do because I was forced to go to a lot of catechism. So anyway, yeah, on the third day I was rejuvenated after sometimes deep rest. I feel can make you insightful, but can also bring up some intense stuff, and I think that's biochemically there's something there about like things reaching a homeostasis level in terms of your like rest digest cycle, and then sort of being able to, because when you're in high stress all the time, you're only cognizant of you have like tunnel vision. So maybe that's happening to you. Maybe you're in high stress and you're having tunnel vision about a situation, like this is the only way that I can get out of this, or there is no way, or like why try to make anything happen. So the cards that we got are the Poet, the Maiden reversed, this is Kim Cran's archetypes, and the Lovers reversed. I'm just going to do 3 cards. I'm going to do past, present, future here. I feel like in the past you were someone who just saw a lot of possibility. Maybe you were literally a poet. You're very creative, imaginative, and maybe you weren't aware of sort of the hardships of the world, I want to say. Naivete is coming up. The Maiden, the present, is like you are connecting with some deep part of yourself that like thrives no matter what the occasion. That is probably from teenagehood. That's usually a time where a lot of us build resilience, and then also maybe from like age 5, 7. You know, I was like a selective mute basically until I was about 5. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, kind of, but I was not chatty. I used to work with selective mutes at a school in Brooklyn, and it was interesting there was also kids who had autism and couldn't speak. I guess I bring this up because, well, it's coming up in the reading, but you may feel like even though things, you feel disillusioned. First of all, we have sequential 7, 8. Maybe you like took some steps for something to happen and then I feel disillusioned, but you're also realizing it's okay. Like, you can, the 8 is about money and regeneration. You can always start again. You can always create. You are abundant. You're an abundant life force. Just being born, the act of beating all the other sperm, is a miracle. So let's not make discounting comments or beliefs. I know it's been hard. I can feel whoever's watching this has really been through something difficult lately, something challenging, a dark night of the soul, but there is an innocence inside. I'm feeling an inner, like, youthful hopefulness, like an inner eternal spring of youth and hope inside you that can be tapped and drawn upon, and you can use that to fill your own cup and begin again. And it also relates to the sign of Scorpio, which is about regeneration and rebirth. And then we have the Lovers. It's number 17, which adds up to 8 in this card, so that's another, sorry, that's the number 17 in this deck, so that adds up another 8, so that's 7, 8, 8, so 16, 20, sorry, 21, 22, so that's a 4. So you're looking for stability right now. When I add up all the numbers of all these cards, you're really looking for like financial, but also the fact that we had 2 8s. And the Lovers is like, you're looking at what options you have. You're like, you've been in the depths of despair and you're like, I don't choose this anymore. The fact that this is upright is like, I choose love, I choose peace. Perhaps a romantic, or preparing yourself for the possibility of a romantic partnership. Sometimes we're in a place where things are bad, but we have an inkling that something good could be coming. And listening to that intuitive hunch could really help you. So if this was your message, please comment below, and thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.